Hi there, I'm Sarah from Great Days by Sarah and creator of the Great Days for Mom Method, my 12-week transformational program, which empowers moms to make their own health a priority for just 2% of the day. Today's workout, high intensity interval training, but don't let the high intensity scare you. It's high intensity for your ability, what you're coming in with today. Let's get warmed up and we'll talk more about it. Let's start with our feet really wide, arms reaching out. Take one hand towards that opposite angle. It can be shin, it can be quad, whatever it is looks like for you. Just enough to feel it in your hamstring and then take it over the other side. Nice and slow to start. Let's talk about what this is going to look like today. So we have 20 seconds of work, then 10 seconds of rest. That doesn't sound so bad. But we're gonna stack 2 exercises on top of each other. We'll bounce back and forth for 4 minutes. Last one here. Let's take those arms wide to the back and then hug them in. Really opening up through your chest. As you lean back, keeping your tummy tight so you're not fully arching back. So we have 3 different sets today. For the first one, we're going to go into mountain climbers, last one back, and then Russian twist, reaching over the top. So hitting some cardio and lots of core on our first one. As always, I'll show you some modifications if the full part of the move doesn't work for you, and of course, listen to your body. Try not to break and get water when we're in our working 4 minutes, but if you need to, then you need to. Last one over the top. Sending our hips side to side. Sink into a squat. Widen your stance if you need to. I needed to a little bit. So you don't need any equipment today. This is just the amount of space that you see on my screen that I'll be taking up. I don't even have shoes on today. You can, of course, but I really enjoy working out barefoot. Last one over to the side. Just make sure your water's nearby and we're gonna get started. So remember, everything's for time. Your goal is to get in as many reps as you can. Break when you need to, but join us as soon as you can. I'm gonna grab my water, let's get started. So we're coming down for our first one for mountain climbers. Let me show you the variations first. Mountain climbers can look like this. They can be slow. So it's a plank and a knee drive. Your knee is driving straight ahead, right? To pick up the pace, it's more of a jog it out. Our second move will be Russian twists. Nice flat back, we tip it back, and then like you're holding a basketball over to one side, up through center, over to the other one. So the first one through this round, fast. Mountain climbers as quick as you can make them. The Russian twist is not meant to be quick. So breathe it out, really focus on your range of motion, how far you can reach that imaginary ball. All right, let's get started. In 3, 2, 1, mountain climber it out. Remember, it's only 20 seconds, and you'll go through each move 4 times. We're switching it up in 3, 2, 1. Break, transition. Sit up tall, 3, 2, twist. Big one out. Exhale on that twist, finding whatever your range of motion means today. 3, 2, 1, back around. Second time through. Will you take the same variation? Can you pick up the pace now that you know where you're going? 3, 2, 1, take off. Keeping those hips low, keeping your shoulders over your wrists, driving your knees straight forward, and your gaze should be maybe just out in front of your hands. 3, 2, 1, drop it down, flip it around. Sit up tall, real tall spine, tip back just slightly, and we twist. If you don't feel this through those lower abdominals, tip back a little bit more, but not with sacrificing your straight spine. Awesome work. Switch it out, halfway through. Back to mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. Every time we do one of these workouts, I swear those 10 seconds gets shorter and shorter as the workout goes on. Make sure you're not holding your breath here. Coming down in 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. Also make sure you're not stopping when I say 3. Don't sell yourself short on that 20 seconds of work. Tip it back. Here we go. After this, we only have one final time through. Then we're done with our first set. 3, 2, 1. Flip it over last time. Three, 2, 1. Here it is. If jockeying out becomes too much, walk it out. If walking it out becomes too much, hold the plank. 10 seconds, everything you got. We're just not on our knees. 3, 2, 1. Bringing it down.
I would do anything just to get you back again. I would do anything at all.
Final time, Russian twist.
No, I'm not innocent.
Twist it out.
Let me just hold your hand once more.
Final time, really accentuate that out, that exhale to twist it out.
Take you out. Show you what I'm all about. Make up for what we lost. Tonight is the night that we're gonna.
Last one. And time. Go ahead, bring it up onto your feet. Grab some water. We get a little bit of a break here. And we'll move on to our second set, which is jumping jacks and plank jacks. So jumping jacks, most of us know. X, I, repeat, 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 repeat. Step jacks, step it out, together, step it out, together. Either way, I want to see your arms so strong, so extended. So especially if you're doing the modification, make it an arm workout. Feel it through the upper part of your arm, those biceps and triceps. Plank jacks. We'll come down into our mat. If you're on a yoga mat, the visual is really helpful. So if you're on a mat or can visualize a mat, coming up, plank, feet together. Hop out off your mat, hop back in on your mat. Option to step, out, out, in. Just switch what foot leads each time. If you don't have a mat, just step out, step in, step in. But it does make it a little bit easier visual. All right, same timing, different movements. Here we go. So first time through, just get used to the moves. Arms are strong. Keep your breath moving. Heart rate will get up a little bit higher on this one because both are a little cardio related. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down for a plank jack. Plant your hands, start in tabletop. Send it out to plank. And here we go. We're out and in. Really soft. And my hips stay low. So you don't want to be in a V shape. You want to be in a plank, whether you're out or you're in. Core is tight. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. That's 1. We got 4. 3, 2, 1. Your choice. Heart rate comes up either way. If jumping today doesn't work, move it in to the modification. But make sure you're pushing yourselves. This is what this high intensity workout is for. Coming back down in 3, 2, 1, plank jack. Set yourself up. Here it is. 20 seconds of hard work. If you're stepping it out, limiting how much your body weight shifts every time you move. 3, 2, 1. Like that, we're halfway through. Take a couple deep breaths. That's about all you have time for. We're right back in it. Nice and soft on your toes. And core is pulled in. It's tight, not just the middle, the sides, your back. 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Setting up for your plank jack in your mind, know where you're going. We're taking off. Make sure your weight is evenly distributed in your hands this time. Not all your weight in your wrists. So press down, especially where your thumb and that pointer finger meet. 3, 2, 1. It will take some of that pressure out of your wrist. Just like that, last time. Here it is. Leave nothing out left. Nothing on the mat today, but a little sweat. Here we go. You got this. Three, 2, 1. Last time down. Heart rate should be up there. Take it off right away. Here it is. Last 20 seconds. This set. Make sure your gaze is either between your hands or a little bit out in front. Keeping the top of your spine long. In 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees. Grab some water, but get back up on your feet as soon as you can. Walk around a little bit. Final set. Final 4 minutes of work. We have high knees or marching out into a plank walkout. High knees can be here for you. They could be hip height. They could be a strong march. Whatever works. Plank walkouts. Start in the back of your space. Feet hip distance apart. Bend your knees as much as you need to. This is not meant to be a stretch. Bend your knees. Walk your hands out. Walk your hands back in all the way up to stand. Back out. To make it a little tougher, add the push-up and then walk it back in. What do you need today? Last 4 minutes of work. Coming at you in 30 seconds. If your heart rate's still high, focus on your breath. Inhales, big exhales. Ready or not, here it comes. High knees, right away. What does that look like for you at this point of your workout? Do you need a strong march? Keeping that core tight? Can you jog it out a little bit, even if your knees aren't super high? Or can you get them up? For 3, for 2, for 1, relax. Back your space. Make sure you have enough room for your body to walk all the way out. Here it is. Walk it out. Find that plank, hit that plank. You pause for just like half a second, walk it back in. You walk out, maybe you push up. You could always half push up. 3, 2, and 1. Relax, so I should have gone for that extra one. Second time through. Here we go. High knees. So from the side, about hip height here. But if you need to be lower, you can still get your heart rate up. 3, 2, 1. Back of the space. After this one, we're halfway. You got this. Bend those knees, relax those arms, and we walk. Walk out quick, come right back. Walk out quick, maybe push up, come right back. Three, 2, 1, relax. 2 to go. We can do this. High knees coming at you. 3, 2, 1. I know, the 10 seconds seems so short at the end of the workout. So strong. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1, relax. Number 3 on our walkouts. Is there a variation you haven't tried? Change it up. Or just pick up your pace. Here it is. I'm going for speed on this one. Hit that plank. I'm right backing up. Make sure you're breathing. Three, 2, 1. I timed that one a little bit better. We got one more time through. You can do this. I can do this. Heart rate's pretty high right now. Big inhale. Exhale from your mouth. And kick up those legs. Last time, final time. How strong are you today? Not feeling strong? That's okay. Fake it. Get them up a little higher. 3, 2, 1. I'm done with those. Not coming back. Last exercise before we cool it down. Plank walkouts. Here we go. If you haven't tried a push-up, try a push-up. Need to modify it, modify it. If it's tiny, doesn't matter. Try it. You got 3, get in one more. 2, 1, time. Stand it all the way up. I promise you'll be worth it. Walk it out. Find your feet a little wider than hip distance. Big inhale up. Exhale, let it out. Let it out your mouth. Let go of some of that heat. Inhale up. Exhale out. Find a little twist. With your foot coming with you. Smush that bug on that rug every time you twist. My kids don't like it when I say that. They say, why would you smush the bug into the rug? They have a point. But here it is. Reach it up over the top. Stretch out those obliques. They worked hard for you today. Lots of stability through this workout. Excellent. Pull one foot back, quad stretch. Find the balance. Find your invisible lamp post or a wall, not so invisible if you need one. Same leg, kick it forward. Hamstring stretch. Send those hips back. Tip forward. Keep your heart up, especially if you feel it through the back of your leg. If you need more, go a little further, but our heart rate's still pretty high. So just send your hips back a little bit more, driving that right hip back, left hip forward to open up your hamstring. Whew. Come up slow, switch it over other side. Grab the other foot, find that quad stretch, find your invisible lamppost, pulling that heel into your glute. Where you should feel it is through your front of your leg, through your hip flexor, through your quad. Making sure you're driving your knees towards each other. They don't need to touch, but towards each other. You don't want them way out to the side. Kick it out in front. Send those hips back first. Your chest will naturally come forward a little bit, and that's okay. But send them back so you don't have to collapse to the floor. If you have really open hamstrings and you need to feel the stretch, go ahead. But if you don't need to, don't drop your heart yet. Come up slow, interlace your hands behind your back, remove them from your glutes. Lift them as high as you can without folding over through your chest. Then look over one shoulder, gently, middle, over the other shoulder, back to the center, and then we release. We'll do one last inhale together. Let's stay standing. Inhale up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Whew. You made it. Congrats on showing up for yourself today in a big, big way. Hope you enjoyed that HIIT workout. I'll see you next week with some yoga flows. Go in the opposite direction. We're slowing it down and flowing instead of getting that heart rate up. Go have a great day.